day my little robins, it's me Beth, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another music video reaction. If you haven't already checked out the title, that is right, we are back reacting to STMLT or STMLT. I'm still not quite sure, if I'm saying that right, but you guys haven't corrected me in a while, so hey ho. And we are checking out their brand new song, Antimental. This was actually requested by a couple of you on, like a previous video, because all you told me is they have new members, some members left, and now they've got new members. And from what I'm reading from the comments, so Gomi and Ayanon, they have left the group, but they've got 3 newcomers, so you have SAKITEE, HANON and KANACHI. We will go into who they are, once I've reacted to the video. So this is going to be interesting because when a group gets new members, it can sometimes change the dynamic, it can change the vibe. But from the thumbnail alone, I am really intrigued, where they're going to go, because all of my previous reactions, I have loved the energy and the vibe that this band have put out. So, let's see if they're growing with these new members, or if they're changing, or if they've stayed the same. We won't know until we get into it. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight back into STMLT. Yeah. Okay, there are no English subtitles, but there are Japanese subtitles, but you did tell me that some of it is in English, or the odd word or phrase, so at least we'll know, what pops up in the subtitles. Enough rambling though, let's press play and see what they have to offer. Okay, individual member shots. You can't go wrong with that, and we all know they're going to come together because you got to get the band back together. Okay, starting off like this. Okay. Screams. Heavy. Metal. This is a journey, like a rebirth of the band. So 2 vocalists now? Were there always 2? No. I don't recall there being 2 vocalists in the past. I love her. It's like the rap, and then I'm guessing she's doing the growls as well. Okay, the dual vocals are working for me. And the rest of the band are just going for it. I'm obsessed. Thank you for telling me that they've got a new song. She got the blah. Metalcore at its finest. I can't keep the smile off my face in the shock. also the cliche individual shots. We all know I'm a fan in, like, Japanese bands. How can we stand out? I like a dramatic end pose. And then just casually, just like kind of, well, she's still holding the mic, no mic drop, but walk away. Okay, and then we get like the metal logo at the end. That was STMLT Antimental. I think I've gone a bit mental just watching that, so let's talk about it. Okay, I've gone to the internet because in the introduction I said in the YouTube comments they said that SAKITEE, HANON and was it KANACHI were like the new members, and so okay, on like the clean vocals we have YUKIPPE. On the vocal and like deaf voice is what it's listed as is KANACHI, so one of the new members. On guitar you have, I'm just going to say KIRARA, who's like an existing member. On bass you have AKIRA, I'm guessing still the same. And then on drums you have SAKITEE, so the new drummer. And then on keyboard you have HANON. It was definitely a choice deciding to like add like a brand new vocalist. I think before going into this I knew that members were graduating because it was explained to me on like a previous reaction, but I don't think at the time like the new members had been like introduced, and I just thought, you know, like if members were leaving, you know, like for example like they've got a new drummer, they've got a new keyboardist, you know, that was who they were going to like replace. But it definitely changes up the concept, the vibe, and just the energy, adding like another vocalist. And the fact that you had the juxtaposition between like the cleans and like the soft and like the emotional moments, and then you had who is it, KANACHI. I would have just been happy if she came in as like a rapper, but then we got that like dirty growl at the start and I was like, oh, they've decided to go a little bit heavier with this comeback. And you know, I'm not mad at it because I definitely feel like there are a lot of Japanese bands, there are a lot of like female bands, and you kind of need to stand out. And well, as much as I liked previous songs, and I still stand by, you know, you need a little bit of saxophone, this song shook me to my core in a good way. I'm definitely going to have to watch it and listen to this again in my own time, because that first reaction, that honest first reaction, I was shocked in a good way, because I was like, I was not expecting this. And sometimes like adding new members, it can like change up how like a sound is, but like the other like the new members, they seem to just like slot right in, and like the sound reminded me of like other songs that I've checked out, but by incorporating more, you know, like metal and like heaviness into it, I was like, okay, so it's still the colour and like the style kind of, you know, that I'm used to, but they've just given it like a new lick of paint and gone, we're gonna try something different. And well, for me this worked perfectly. Thank you guys for requesting this and for not really spoiling it for me, because I would have just assumed we would just have like two new I wasn't expecting a new vocalist, so thank you for, you know, you're not spoiling that. But if this is their comeback and this is their like reintroduction, their like rebirth, then you know, I cannot wait to see what they release next, because as a band they're unique, and I definitely feel like with their previous releases they were able to stand out. And I feel like you do have a lot of groups in Japan who are doing like the rock and the metal, but like I said, I feel like STMLT Stimulate, that I listened to the song and I was like, there were elements that I remembered from like previous releases, but like the newness to show like kind of like, okay, this is like 0.2 version of the band, or 0.3 at this point. They've had a few members leave as far as I'm aware, but yeah, winner winner chicken dinner. I loved it, and like I said, I'm gonna have to listen and watch it again in my own time because there was just so much to dissect, but this was great. It made me feel good, and I'm very happy now that I've checked it out. In the comments below, I'd love to hear, you know, your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the band, Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on the channel, and trust me, a lot of you guys are very opinionated. Who would have thought it? Anyway, you know, let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth. Keep listening to good music. Goodbye.